Aaron, I've got a product here that we're going to take today, and I'm only going to give you one clue. It's got a 40-gram serving.
Okay then, it's got to be protein powder.
No.
Mass builder.
No.
40 grams, you say?
Yeah.
Well, it's got to be a unique one.
You're not wrong. Neek pre-workout.
Pre-workout, 40 grams? Let's do it!
Biggest one we've seen.
Oh my God, you are the devil.
Hello there guys, and of course, welcome back into yet another one with us Review Bros. My name's Aaron.
Craig.
And today, we're of course reviewing yet another pre-workout powder. And of course, I was confused at first because indeed, a 40-gram serving. So we're looking at a big boy here. How is it gonna do? And what is it first?
So it's called Statement Pre-Workout by Neek Supplements. And obviously we'll be going through the usuals. Taste, price, label and effects. It's a big one. Is it gonna serve well in the actual gym though? That's the main one, right?
That's the main question you're all asking, and we're gonna delve into that today. And all we ask in return is please do like the video, do drop your comments down below, and of course, do not forget to subscribe, because we put out 3 honest reviews per week, and we're really trying to get you the right choices for that hard-earned cash. Let's wait no longer. Let's move into the first segment. That moves us into our first segment, the taste and mixability of the product. Probably least important, because you know what, some of you care, and we care to a degree, don't we?
We do, yeah.
And we can see it only coming in the one flavour, and that's obviously the flavour we've got in hand today, which is
Cola flavour.
cola. Always hit or miss, isn't it? I always
Yeah.
find cola strange, because obviously in the real world, cola is fizzy. And a pre-workout can't be fizzy. Anyway.
Generally.
We've got 500 ml water, just over 500, and we've got a 40-gram serving in there. That's 4 scoops. And the mixability actually is pretty solid, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not too bad. When you let it settle for a minute or two, it does start to sink to the bottom because it is a big serve. But
Yeah, but just don't let it settle.
yeah, exactly.
Just get it back down the neck.
We're not sipping cocktails here, are we?
All right, anyway, let's do it. Let's hope for good things.
Smells cola-y.
Cola going down. Let's do it, guys.
Pleasant.
Yeah, nice. Blended up cola bottle sweets.
Definitely, yeah. Without a shadow of a doubt.
No nastiness, no medicine, no aftertaste, no bitterness, no sourness, pure sweetness. It's a very strong and forthcoming cola flavour at that.
Yeah. No, they've done really well, I think.
We've had colas before that are like quite mild and sort
Yeah.
of almost watered down, but this is really potent.
Yeah. And it's just as well it tastes good with it being their only flavour. If it was a bad tasting one, then we'd be in for a bad time, right?
Yeah, I like that one. I like that. It is just blended cola bottles. Like I say, it just feels like it should be fizzy. That's my only comment at all.
Yeah. Yeah, but this is like the non-fizzy cola bottle sweets blended up. The ones that aren't actually fizzy.
Really, the ones without the sugar all around the
Yeah,
outside. The plain looking ones.
Yeah,
the
reggae.
jelly ones.
But the fizzy ones would be more
I
pleasant.
actually really like that quotation you just made, Craig.
Harry Bow style.
All right, let's give you a score out of 10. What do we think of our jelly, non-sugared cola bottle flavours?
Yeah, go on then.
3, 2, 1.
9 out of 10.
8.5. Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a good score.
Won't struggle.
Let's get into the price.
Oh shit. You knocked your tongue over. Right, let's talk price. What are you going to be paying for this hench pre-workout? Well, you head over to their official website, neeksupplements.co.uk, where you'll find this 32 serving tub on there for £40. But we do have a discrepancy, don't we, Aaron?
There is. There's a bit more to this one, unfortunately, guys. So the truth be told, it arrived on my doorstep about a week ago, a week and a half ago, and I took it. I took a couple of scoops. I won't delve into the effects. I did it a couple more times, and then I thought I'll post it on our Instagram story. And actually, the owner of Neek Supplements reached out to us and he said, guys, just to let you know, I wanted to sell this product on Amazon, so I have to disclose that it's 2 scoops on the container in order to keep, I imagine, the caffeine content down on Amazon's rules and all of that malarkey. Anyway, the truth be told, he says, you're supposed to do 4 scoops of it. It's a 40-gram serving, so bear that in mind, lads. Anyway, we go away and do the math on that, and it actually gets a lot more expensive, but of course, on the other hand, the dosage is double, right? So rather than it being a 32 serving container, if you go by that maximum serving, that also is actually stated on their website as well. It does go into the detail around the 40-gram scoop. So, you know, there's truth to it. It wasn't just the owner being like, you know, I want you to have a strong experience to take it. No, it's all over the website as well. It's just not on the tub. So there is confusion there. All right, if you can get your head around that. Now, when you do the math, it's £40 for the tub. And if you used to do it for 32 servings, 2 scoops, it actually came out quite nicely. It came out a 7 out of 10 on the scale. But now we've been told to go by that maximum serving dosage, aka 4 scoops, aka 40 grams. We get 16 servings per the container, and therefore it does come in a lot more expensive. £2.50 per go. Therefore it scores on our consistent pricing scale a 1 out of 10. So a very expensive formula. However, with that being said, there is some nuances that we'll go into in the start of the effects segment. But furthermore to that, I think the dosages, when we come into the label section next, are also very, very high and very, very good and stand out. It's a statement pre-workout for sure. Yes, it's expensive, but we could be looking at some serious results. Let's move into that label right now.
Alright guys, let's get into this juicy formula. So obviously, like Aaron explained in the price segment, we're going to go on that 40-gram serving amount, so 4 scoops. So first up, we've got niacin at 44 milligrams.
Yeah, which is a hefty dose, around the 300% daily recommended value. But we've seen pre-workouts like it before. It can give you that niacin flushing, you know, that red sensation to the skin. It can amplify effects of beta-alanine and give you sort of a central heating, flushing, tingling, high energy feeling, really, I'd say.
Yeah, we are scared. And then we've got pantothenic acid at 14 milligrams.
B vitamin that helps turn food into energy.
Lovely. There we got L-citrulline at 10 grams.
Yeah, massive dose, guys. L-citrulline's there for nitric oxide production and ultimately the pump.
Creatine monohydrate at 6.8 grams.
Yeah, massive, considering the daily recommended upper value is 5 grams. Don't get me wrong. It's not going to harm you if you take over that. Just some of it might be excreted. It's in there for, you know, not necessarily immediate effects. It's a loading ingredient. It takes effect after a period of usage. It's going to be in there for strength output, pumps, performance, athletic performance as well. So yeah, interesting.
Nice. We take it in daily drivers. So then we'll move on to beta-alanine at 5 grams.
Yeah, massive dose. Normal is 3.2. Here we're going to get the beta tingle, the paresthesia, itchy effect. It's going to help with endurance again, similar actually to the one beforehand. You need to take it for a longer loading phase for it to take true effect.
Holy moly. Then we've got L-arginine at 4 grams.
Yeah, nice. Working with the L-citrulline for more nitric oxide, more blood flow, more pump.
Bloody hell, it's going to be crazy. Then we've got betaine at 4 grams.
Yeah, massive dose again, coming on double what we typically see. Athletic performance, endurance, strength benefits, and even brain benefits.
Nice. Then we've got malic acid at 1.8 grams.
Endurance-based benefits, helps with the L-citrulline for absorption.
Lovely. L-tyrosine at 1600 milligrams.
Yeah, nice. Amino acid responsible for clarity and cognition benefits.
Then we've got citicoline at 500 milligrams.
Tying in exactly the same effects really as the L-citrulline, the L-tyrosine, should I say, for more focus benefits.
Nice. Then we've got caffeine anhydrous, then it's got in brackets natural from coffee beans at 400 milligrams.
Yeah, nice. So we hope for a smooth onset. Obviously 400 milligrams is a large dosage, guys. Energy and stimulation galore.
Lovely. Then we've got L-tryptophan at 200 milligrams. Good. Brain signalling effects, so it's going to work well with the brain signalling effects. So it's going to work well with the brain signalling effects. So it's going to work well with the brain signalling effects. So it's going to work well with the brain signalling effects. So it's going to work well with the brain signalling effects. So it's going to work well with the brain signalling effects. So it's going to work well with the brain signalling effects. So it's going to work well with the brain signalling effects. So it's going to work well with the brain signalling effects. So it's going to work well with the brain signalling effects. So it's going to work well with the brain signalling effects. So it's going to work well with the brain signalling effects. So it's going to work well with the brain signalling effects. So it's going to work well with the brain signalling effects. So it's going to work well with the brain signalling effects. So it's going to work well with the brain signalling effects. So it's going to work well with the brain signalling effects. So it's going to work well with the brain signalling effects. So it's going to work well with the brain signalling effects. So it's
the brain focus benefit ingredients, and of course might help with mood elevation, we hope.
Nice, let's get dialed in. Then we've got pine bark extract, 200 milligrams.
Yeah, general bodily function, blood flow health, heart health, antioxidant effects.
Nice. Then we wrap off with black pepper extract at 5 milligrams.
Good digestion, which I think, I've got to say, important in a 40-gram serving. We're getting a full meal in here.
Holy moly, it's ticking all the boxes we look for in a pre-workout. What do you think, Aaron?
I think they are statement dosages. They are, all of them are well above the normal. So I've got to say it's going to be interesting to see how it's going to come together. I think obviously primarily I'd say pump focus and then energy as third.
Yeah, on
Looking
paper.
at the label, of course.
Indeedy.
Let's see, we're moving to the effects. And that, of course, guys, moves us into our primary segment. It's the effects of this product. And as we've mentioned earlier on in the pricing segment primarily, there is a slight bit of scoop and weight discrepancy. And we're going to kind of touch on that again in this effects section. But of course, we move into the order of noticeable effects, and I'd start off by saying the beta-alanine. What did you think?
Absolutely. So bear in mind 4 scoops, obviously the max serving. Beta-alanine's in here at, what was it, 5 grams?
Yeah, huge, hefty dosage.
It kicks in bloody strong, like honestly like a 8, 9 out of 10 on the tingle scale, which gets you straight away fired up, which we always love in daily drivers because obviously that picks up some of the slack with the lack of stims.
Yeah, and I will say actually guys, as I mentioned, I used this on 2 scoops before I realised it was 4 scoops. And the beta-alanine effect, truth be told, very, very similar between 2 scoops and 4 scoops. I do think there is a limiting point of how much the body can digest that quickly, amongst other things. Obviously, they will then double in every other ingredient and therefore perhaps slowing down even more that digestive rate of beta-alanine. I don't know, but I'm just telling you now, the beta-alanine effect between 2 and 4 scoops is very similar. Gives that sense of urgency and therefore, of course, a tick in our box. If you hate beta-alanine, you wouldn't enjoy it. That's the truth. It is a very strong one. For me, 9 to even 10. The itches were in places I didn't really know existed, right?
Yeah, you found the
Even
body
my
parts.
toes were itching on this stuff, so that's a good start.
Yeah, and the good news is the niacin actually didn't kick in as strong as we thought, so there was no red skin, flushing, uncomfortable feeling from that standpoint. It was more of a beta tingle, which
Yeah,
we
I think
like.
it just amplified that beta effect.
Yeah.
What
definitely.
comes in next? A nice and very smooth wave of energy, right? Natural caffeine at that. And again, for me, truth be told, not all too dissimilar from 2 to 4 scoops. That's the truth. You know, natural caffeine's so smooth, perhaps there wasn't enough of a jump in terms of caffeine between that 2 and 4. Of course, double, but I don't know. That's the truth. That's what these effects segments are for. A very smooth and long-lasting sense of energy, right?
Savage pumps in the gym and the bedroom. Wolf pump.
Definitely, yeah. Obviously on the 400 milligrams, we're talking getting out of the realms of daily driver, but some people still consider 400 to be in that realm, which we do to a degree. So it's enough for most body parts in terms of energy wise. It lasts for a good 2 to 3 hours. There's no peaks, troughs, crash, no nastiness, jitters. So, you know, if you're after a healthy feeling energy standpoint, look no further, right?
Absolutely, and when we're talking that, in terms of other negatives that come from this problem, a lack thereof, no crash, no jitters, no cold sweats. Even despite that scoop, no digestive issues. There's no nasties, right? It is a purebred daily usage pre-workout.
Absolutely, yeah. It's ticking every box you want. We're talking pumps, energy, focus, endurance, power. Basically, it's for your top level athletes, isn't it?
Hyperhydration, endurance with a sense of well-being, and I'll tell you what else, I almost felt a sense of mood elevation on this.
I did, definitely. Yeah, those nootropics really come through, don't they?
And I think they come through and really drive the top selling element of this product for me. Those pumps were
Nasty.
juicy.
Absolutely. This
Juicy.
juicy. It's top tier, isn't it? Like, it is battling Gorilla Mode, you know, Wrecked, all these top tier premium daily drivers. Bearing in mind, like you said to me, it's a UK one as well.
Yeah, UK one. Look no further. Now, we've got to say it, the price point on 4 scoops is very high, but, and there's a big but coming, right? I'm not joking when I say truly just do 2 scoops. If you want to push it and you're a big bloke or a big woman bodybuilder, 3 scoops at tops. You don't. I feel like there's definitely not enough of a difference between 2 scoops and 4 scoops to literally double that price point. That's my 2 cents right there.
Yeah, I would personally go in the 3 scoop realm and extend the serving amount to, say, what was it, like in the 20s?
22, 24. I don't know. I'm not doing that math right off the top of my head. We've just trained hard, right?
Still get 300 caffeine. You're still getting your the clinical tingles from the beta. You're still getting a decent amount of L-citrulline.
Oh, you're laughing, 7.5 grams.
Yeah, so literally 3 scoops is clinical. That's fine.
4 scoops reminds me of Dexter Halloween, where they just slap 4 scoops on the tub for the absolute
Giggles.
out of this world reaction. You don't need, unless, I'm telling you guys, unless you're 330 pounds, 6% body fat, on the off season, drinking 4 litres of water a day, eating all sorts, you know, I'm talking, you'd have to be an alien to really need 4 scoops.
Yeah, exactly. So whilst it is expensive on face value, if you do the maths, use a bit of common sense and look at the label, you can obviously work out that 2 to 3 scoops is really where you're laughing.
Laughing all the way to fucking Gainesville. Shortlist it, avoid it, or buy it?
I would say definitely buy it.
I would, and just do 2.5 scoops.
Easy money. It's probably my favourite daily driver in recent memory. What about you?
Yeah.
It's got to be up there, isn't it?
It is really good. They've done a brilliant job of it. I genuinely can't fault it. Like I said, my only fault with it is that you just don't need 4 scoops.
Yeah. So it's almost too good for its own good.
There we go, guys.
It's a victim of its own success.
And that's a statement in itself, let alone the 3. So yeah, there we go, guys. If you can get your hands on it, buy it. Really good one. Appreciate Neek for sending it on down. Appreciate you guys watching at home. If this sounds right for you, an endurance-based, power output, pumpy, focused, energized pre-workout that you can use on a daily basis with no negatives, spend a bit of cash.
Absolutely. It's a very Neek product.
And as always,
Stay
steamed. Cheers for watching.